remind today's generation of Chinoys that beauty is found in the fusion of both modernity and tradition.
For the fashion film, all you gotta do is to project in the camera, you can look away, and fix your bow. Play with your eyes if you want. Yeah, you just move. Everyone is joining the race, but only one is gonna win.
Guess who my guests will be? You guys!
Share your heart and share your personality and have fun.
This year, 2022, we really expect more exciting, more focus on the values of the Filipino Chinese youth.
Hi everyone, Tasya How. I'm Vince Anthony Aceron Liwei, 23, representing Parañaque City. And I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. In the household growing up, I knew that my family was also conservative. Not only in relation to my case, which is that I'm an LGBTQ individual, but in a holistic way. So I knew that it was a challenge, but I knew that I was empowered. And ever since growing up, I was and I still am a brave person. So I knew that I had to be authentic. I am the modern CHiNOY and I really embody it. When you win, you're not just a representation, but you're there for empowerment. You have to create an impact or create a change.
Hello everyone, I am Janeena Chan, Wajao Chi Asi. I am 22 years old and I am from the province of Misamis Oriental. My father was very strict. I was not allowed to do sports. I was the type of girl who was like hatid sundo, tapos school, home, school, home. So when someone approached me to join that pageant, when I talked to my father, I really talked to him. I really told him, I don't want to live a life where I am always restricted. I want to be able to see the world. I have joined this pageant with the vision of being able to wear that crown, to be able to represent the modern CHiNOY, those who are currently seeking for their heritage, those who seek for their roots, and those who want to be able to know more about themselves.
I am Adi Kotoko, 23 years old, Watsiao Shiwenli Sansui, and I live in Quezon City. And I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. I have started TikTok back in March 2020. Since my first post in March 2020, I now have over 850,000 followers. Actually, it was really purely accidental. My dream since I was a kid was really to enter showbiz. My parents said no because there's no money in showbiz and I was forced to go into business. So I think this is accidental but destined to be, because this time I didn't chase for this dream and it just really happened to me. I am gonna win this because I've been training to be the most confident. I think I have equipped myself with the perfect skill set.
Hi everyone, my name is Karina Micaela Ching, 我是Chuang Peru. I'm currently 27 years old, living from the city of San Juan, and I'm your next Miss Chinatown 2022. I actually idolize my mom so much. She's a very independent, hardworking. She's actually everything that empowered women is, and I want to be like her. Back in 2010, when my mom had breast cancer, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for me to advocate for children with cancer. I believe that I am the next Miss Chinatown 2022 because I embody both the values of the Filipino and Chinese.
Hi everyone, my name is Cedric Rafael Gan. 大家好，我是严明谭, 21 years old, from Texas. I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. Growing up in a Chinese household, being the eldest of my two younger brothers, if may nagawa po kasalanan mga shorty ko, mga brothers ko, ako po yung pinapagalitan kahit di ko kasalanan kasi panganay ka eh. At first, when I was a kid, it's difficult to understand. When I start to grow up and mature, I start to understand it po, that I need to be a good role model to my fellow brothers, for them to follow me, to respect me. I follow both cultures and traditions, which are the Chinese and Filipino traditions. And I know the importance of the Chinese language and I can speak it fluently.
Hi everybody, I'm Chanel Ko, 我叫邱倩怡. I'm 24 years old, I live in Quezon City, and I'm your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. My family is very CHiNOY in the sense that we are creatures of habit. How it was when I was 5 is how I was when I was 10, till I was 15. Now that I'm 24, it's still the same. I live in the same house, we have the same rules. We do everything paulit-ulit lang, very root and all. And I felt like at one point, I'm not sure which part in my 20s, but I was like, I want to make a difference. I believe that I can still make a difference to this world being a CHiNOY. It's something that I embody and something that I've been embracing all my life. It's something that I want to share to the world, that you know what, it's such a great culture to be CHiNOY.
I am Kurt Go Shihaojun, 20 years old, from Muntinlupa City, and I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. I grew up in the Philippines and also in Shenzhen, China. Back in, I would say 2009, that's when I migrated to Shenzhen, China with my family. And we stayed there for about 5 years before going back to the Philippines in 2014. And I've learned to really appreciate both cultures because I've learned that it is the value, the character that really shapes who you are and who you will become. Because not only am I a proud modern CHiNOY, but I am also a visionary dreamer who dares to dream big dreams. And I came here because I would want to make that dream of becoming Mr. Chinatown a reality.
I am Jersey May Kwan Washi Kwan Jasi, which means brilliance and sunshine, and I live from Quezon City, and I am your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. I am the eldest among the 3 siblings. All of us are girls. As I grew up, my mom always said, like, you always have to be a role model to your siblings. Because what if your siblings imitate your actions? All the panganays right there can relate to this. We have to be that for our family, for our siblings, most especially because once that you make a mistake, possible that they also do it. I am your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022 as I embody dedication that no one else can compare to. Once I set my mind to it, I always have to make sure that it happens.
Hi, I'm Kevin Lau, 我是杨启明. I'm 26 years old from Manila, and I'm your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. Growing up, I'm not really used to getting a lot of compliments. My parents doesn't tell me na parang I love you or we care for you, but it's more of they show it. I think that's the Chinese culture, eh, di ba? Parang the CHiNOYs were not very affectionate in terms of words. But in action, like ako kahit sa mga kapatid ko, we don't usually hug, we don't usually say I love you, I care for you or what, but we show it through our actions. I think I'm the next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022 because I'm very versatile. I'm very adaptive to change, which is very fit for the modern and traditional fusion that we wanted for this year's theme for this pageant.
Hi, my name is Nicole Trisha Sotamcolao. So, Leonitia, 28 years old from Quezon City, and I'm your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. I would always say that my parents are strict when needed, or maybe, of course, realizing now they're actually not strict. It's just they're just being parents. And that's where I realized that they really are a good mix of what I would say modern traditional. That's the best way that I can describe it. They're not, I mean, we're conservative in a way, but I was never restricted to do things. I'm very much free to explore. Of course, everyone has worked so hard to be here, and everyone will have their own skill set, their own specializations. But I think I represent the new generation. I believe I have more experience that I can share.
Floor made of grass. Your blue eyes make me wanna make this evening last.
Hi everyone, my name is Nico Araneta. I'm the pageant director for Mr. and Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. Compared to previous years wherein we had the competition virtually due to the pandemic, this year is more exciting since we're having a comeback. We're actually gonna have it on ground. It's gonna be as exciting and as unpredictable.
I got this feeling rising to the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight.
I'm Eugene David. I'm the creative director of this year's Mr. and Miss Chinatown photo shoots. The concept behind the shoot basically came from the rebranding of CHiNOY TV because this year, CHiNOY TV unveiled new colors which are green and peach, which we used as the lighting for our first layout. The candidates did really well. Actually, some of them seem to be pros in doing photo shoots. And some of the candidates are already familiar to me because they're already like influencers. And I think you already know some of them. So it's something to watch out for.
I got this feeling rising to the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me. I got this feeling rising to the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So loose shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. Dance with me
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag GenSin is brought to you by Silka. Walang duda, alagang Silka. BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific. Dash Cargo, propelling possibilities. Filipino-Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated. Chinese-Filipino Business Club.
Hi, I'm Dane C. Worcestershire Chunyan. I'm 20 years old from Pasig City and I'm your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. I'm here to show all the CHiNOYs that it's possible to balance both things at once. After I got in, I didn't expect that I was gonna get in because of my height, standing tall at 5'6". Working out, I was inspired by my dad because my dad is a bodybuilder. He's a buff guy and kind of health conscious. Well, before I didn't really care about my overall health. So I used to be the shy kid, overweight kid, and I was kind of short too. So I don't know. I sometimes hear comments like, "Oh, you're so short," or a little bit fat, and from time to time, it doesn't really affect you, but when it's too much, it gets in your head.
I'm Alvin Lim, 我叫蔡友生, 26 years old from Caloocan City, and I'll be your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. I grew up in a typical CHiNOY family. We were raised by my mom and dad. We are 2 brothers. And for the first 18 years, actually I never said this to anyone before. 4 of us live in one room for the first 18 years of my life. My father always tell me that all for one and one for all, so we take sacrifices for each other. Shout out to my parents na they really work hard, diba? Like from one room, now we own a house na after 18 years.
Oh my gosh. Hello guys, I'm Janeena Chan and I'm so excited to welcome you all to our pageant. We have a new batch, you guys. I'm so excited to get to know you guys a little bit more. And yes, I've been hosting for this pageant for a couple of years now. One of my pandemic baby projects was my podcast, Rise Up with Janeena Chan. Guess who my guests will be? You guys! So that is our challenge for today.
It's one of a small dream of mine to be able to join a podcast or have a podcast myself. As you can see, I love talking.
And I saw her, she was like really vibey. She's like very madaldal also, like me, not in a bad way. I love madaldal people because I am like that. I mean, you can see right now.
So I guess my pointers for you guys will be to just have fun, have presence of mind because we've got a limited time only, and just share your heart and have fun. So are you guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, let's do it. Hello.
I was so excited because I will have the chance to like chika with Ate Janeena. I am Jersey May Kwan, Washer Kwan Jessie, which means brilliance and sunshine. I am 22 years old and I live in Quezon City. And I am your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. Growing up, I never imagined I would be in a pageant. Because just to tell you guys, I am short. I'm like below 5 foot. Then I was scrolling through Instagram of Mr. and Miss Chinatown. Then they said like, no height requirement. I was so excited. I was like, should I join? Should I join? This pageant is a really good opportunity for me to raise myself up and inspire people, especially my sisters. Because I want my sisters to put themselves out there and meet the world and show them what they got. If they accept you, so like, you deserve it. I deserve it.
Exactly. I
So,
love it.
yeah.
Petite representation. Why did you join? What is your why for being here?
Well, to be Mr. Chinatown is a dream of mine.
Wow.
And I came here to make that a reality.
Parang pang slogan yun.
Yeah.
Gusto ko yan.
I am Kurt Go Shihao-chun, 20 years old, from Muntinlupa City, and I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. Growing up, I was very exposed to both the Filipino and Chinese type of environment because I grew up in the Philippines and also in Shenzhen, China.
Hello, Vince and Karina. I'm so excited to see you guys. I think this is pretty historic because we actually have the first LGBTQ
Kulang pa ba? Plus? Kami ba? Okay, kinda. Can you say it na lang?
LGBTQIA+ community.
Oh my
Yes.
God! Better na nanggaling sa'yo, diba?
Yes.
And I'm so happy.
Thank
It's
you.
about time.
It was very, what do you call this, kilig, because she already knew about me. Hi everyone, Tasya How. I'm Vince Anthony Saron Liway, 23, representing Parañaque City. And I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. So ever since growing up, I was really flamboyant, feminine. I'm not that stereotypical man. And now I'm really happy because MMCP allowed me to embrace myself. When I walked the runway challenge, I was just being myself. They did not ask me to be that person or to be that man or to be that prototype of Mr. Chinatown Philippines.
Why did you decide to join?
I really saw that pageants have evolved and we are raising advocacies platforms. It's not just a showcase of like beautiful faces and beautiful people. And knowing that the Philippines has a big pageant following.
Yes.
So by raising advocacies, we can actually make an impact.
I actually joined Miss Chinatown for my personal growth and I want to raise awareness on specific causes. My name is Karina Micaela Ching. I'm currently 27 years old from the city of San Juan. And I'm your next Miss Chinatown 2022. Joining Miss Chinatown is very emotional for me because it's really close to my mom's heart and I want to make her proud. When my mother actually had cancer. And then I want to actually raise awareness and use my creativity to help other people through my art therapy.
So this time we have Trumaine and Darwin. I love the names.
Thank you.
O, diba? Ay, ang baba rin ng boses. Gusto ko yan. Thank you. Wow. Pang radio host, ah?
Hi everyone, my name is Darwin Albert Tanya Mendoza. Watiao Uyong Pa. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Quezon City. And I'm gonna be your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines. For the first 25 years of my life, I have lived with my grandparents. The feeling living with grandparents is so much a joy to anyone. I'm very lucky to say that I live in a very, very loving family home with parents and grandparents.
Well, I joined Mr. and Miss Chinatown because I want to boost my self-confidence because ever since I was in high school and college, I was a very shy person.
Okay, this time we have Dane and Chanel. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having us. Hi everybody, I'm Chanel Ko, 我叫邱倩怡. I'm 24 years old, I live in Quezon City, and I'm your next Miss Chinatown Philippines 2022. I would consider myself a Binondo girl, even though I didn't grow up in Binondo because my dad grew up in Binondo, my mom grew up in Binondo. I'm pure Chinese, so we practice a lot of the culture. So in terms of everything Chinese stereotypical, I'm pretty sure I've been embodying that for the past 24 years of my life.
Okay, this time we have Zed and Lorraine. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you for
Happy to
having
be
us.
here. Yes. Okay, so why did you decide to join the pageant?
I decided to join the pageant because after the pandemic, I realized that life is so short. Life is too short. We have to spend our every minute, every second living to our fullest, reaching our potential. And I wanted to push my limits because I never really thought of myself of being a beauty queen or entering pageants. I used to be very shy, but I want to push myself.
I joined Mr. Chinatown because I want to try something new and I want my family to be proud of me. Hi everyone, my name is Cedric Rafael Gan. 大家好，我是严明涵, 21 years old, from Texas. I am your next Mr. Chinatown Philippines 2022. Growing up in a Chinese household, being the eldest of my two younger brothers, we're three siblings, and I live with my grandparents who were 7 in the family. We are a family that really speaks Chinese at home. We converse in Chinese. Like Hokkien is my mother tongue.
Why did you join the pageant? Oh, diba? Cute. Don't worry, walang timer. Pero go.
Okay, so me, it's very simple. I just wanted. Diba? It's so simple because ever since I followed Nicole Cordovas' reign,
From one Nicole to another.
Very inspiring yung name na Nicole.
And you know, after seeing so many familiar faces joining year after year, I'm like, you know what? I should be there.
Okay, so this time we have Alvin and Lovely. Lovely to meet you both. Okay, and for you guys, what are your advocacies that you're passionate about to, voice out more?
My advocacy is really about fitness, especially focuses
Halata
on the
naman.
youth. Actually, I'm planning to give some fitness clinics sa mga barangays, like, yeah.
Yes, and sharing na possible naman siya. Hindi siya ganun ka. Kasi for other people, parang, my gosh, narinig lang nila yung word na fitness, parang pagod na sila.
Yes, tsaka yung mga kids nowadays really focuses on their gadgets, especially nung pandemic.
Actually, yes.
Yeah. So, nakalimutan nila yung pagiging fit. And di ba actually fit, pagiging healthy.
Healthy, okay, healthy and fit. Oh, as the fit Aya.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Gensin is brought to you by Silka. Walang duda, alagang Silka. Organique. Enjoy life's natural goodness with Organique Acai Berry, Brazil's superfood. It's not just a drink, it's a lifestyle. Okay, bet. Play it forward. Cardinal Santos Medical Center, Hoseki. Isabel Aesthetics and Wellness, Philippine Airlines, Winford Manila, Globaltronics, AutoKid Truck Solutions, Skylaw, PwC Philippines, Isla Lipana and Company, John Robert Powers, GAOC, Vespo Pipes and Luftonic Air Purifiers by Tech Global Incorporated, Ever Belena, GMW Graphics Design Corporation, Sincerity Restaurant, Revlon Professional and CND Nails, Evergreen Cereal, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc., Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Japan Parts Trading Center, Water Care, Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated, Chinese Filipino Business Club, Philippine Jinjiang General Association Incorporated, Grand Family Association of the Philippines Incorporated, Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Association, and Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Chamber of Commerce Incorporated, Overseas Chinese Alumni Association of the Philippines Incorporated, Filipino Chinese Weidui Fraternity Incorporated, Philippine Sea Association, Filipino Chinese Chuanzhou Association Incorporated, E-Cart Raceway, Chua Bengtang, Alejandro Ko, Jimmy C, Enrique Chua, Stephen Sia, Sherwin Choi, Thomas Kua, Connie Go. Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart.
Hello, we have Addie and Christine. So Addie, Christine, welcome to the show. I'm so happy to see fresh new faces.
Hello everyone, I am Christine Ong. 大家好，我叫王明慧. I am 22 years old from San Juan City, and I'm your next Miss Chinatown Philippines. So for me, both my parents are pure Chinese, and as the middle child, I was more free as compared to my Atsi and my Shorty. So of course my Atsi, she was the firstborn, so she was more of the overachiever, and my Shorty naman, like, they really wanted to take care of him, like he was super baby. So there was me, like I always did different things, and when I told them that I was joining Miss Chinatown, like they all were shocked. They weren't expecting it, and yeah, very spontaneous.
What is the advocacy that you wanna put the spotlight on?
I think for me, if I could advocate for something, it would be mental health. So during the pandemic, when we were all in isolation, I was left alone with my thoughts, and there were times where I couldn't control them and I couldn't understand, and that's when I was told, like, oh, that's anxiety na pala. So,
oh my gosh.
For me, as a mental health advocate, I used to, and a victim of perfectionism, I used to compare myself a lot to my cousins, to my friends. Why can't I be like them?
It's not possible because you're meant to be you, diba?
For me, it ties more to like a short experience I had when I was a kid. So to contextualize, I actually had thalassemia. Basically, my red blood cells like die faster than normal. And there was one time that the doctor told us, may concert tomorrow for all the kids. You should really attend. Tapos nalaman ng doctor that me and my brother, at that time, he played the piano. So they were like, you should perform so you can let these kids know that there's more to do. There's something to aspire to, even if we have this illness. It's incurable, but it doesn't mean we have to put our lives to a stop.
So my advocacy is empowerment for those who, who have been bullied, who have been looked down upon. I want to let them know that you are beautiful. You could just be who you are.
My advocacy is very simple. I advocate against hate in all forms and shapes towards people and animals. I actually listened to your podcast.
Oh,
I was with Janeena Chan.
prepared.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I really like your episodes talking about positive mindsets, how to be happy in a simple way. Because my advocacy is holistic health, which is to take care of our mind, body, and soul as a whole.
And how do you plan on representing the CHiNOY community? Is it like pressure for you, or are you looking forward to it? And how are you gonna represent us?
If ever I win Mr. Chinatown, I really want to be like Janeena Chan.
Wow!
Ganon! Hindi kasi diba, when you think of like someone CHiNOY na very successful in the showbiz world, kasi we're not a lot, diba? And talagang you would think Janeena Chan as a whole.
Hindi ako judge ha. Hindi ako judge.
For me, as a modern CHiNOY, I have experienced both cultures one way or another because I studied in Ateneo de Manila University. So most of my friends are Filipinos, while during high school, most of my friends were Chinese. So I want to be the bridge that connects Filipinos and Chinese together.
If I win Mr. Chinatown, I would be representing those CHiNOYs, those modern CHiNOYs who are based abroad. Since I'm born in the States.
Yes. Yes, I read in your bio, you're born in Texas, right?
Yes.
Wow. Are you guys excited for what's next? Enjoying your stay, your journey so far?
Yes.
Okay, are you surprising yourselves too? Kind of, na parang pag-uwi niyo, oh my gosh, I did that. Mga ganon, no?
Kaya ko pala.
Kaya mo pala. Exactly.
Na-meet ko po si Janeena Chan.
Wow! Thank you naman. Tahimik mo pa kanina.
Showbiz talaga.
Loves. Ako pala yung niya adlib. Gusto ko yan. I hope you guys are enjoying. And yeah, cherish every moment. Kasi mamaya, di ba? Ang bilis eh. Especially in this fast-paced industry. Before you know it, it's done. So enjoy every moment. You guys did such an amazing job, can I just say. I loved everyone's energy, and I really felt like I got to know each and every one of you so much more. I love your advocacies, and not just that, your personalities, really. And I'm ng new friends, yes. Okay, well, I think, I hope you guys learned a lot from the experience also. I hope you guys had fun, yeah? Yes. Chica is life. I think just before I say goodbye for now, I want to remind you to really have fun and soak it all in. You're only young ones, and really time is gonna fly by so quickly. So I know it's a competition, but I mean, there's no competing against yourself when it's about self-growth, right? And self-discovery. You're here for not just you, but for your families, for your advocacies, and just enjoy every moment. And I'll see you guys at the coronation night! See you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your heart. And yeah, enjoy. Rest well, stay healthy.
I just want to say congratulations. It is your second week, and I am so excited for your journey ahead. But today, we would love to talk about something that's very important. Justin?
So for this second week, we would be talking about the most important thing that the world is actually facing, not only for us, because all of you are actually considered as public figures.
Yes.
We're gonna be talking about how to handle online bullying.
For today's session, or just a little chit-chat, I would love to share personal experience of mine when it comes to cyberbullying or online bullying. I experienced a lot of harassment, sexual harassment as well, unwanted comments from strange men. And that is also a form of bullying. It's emotional bullying. And to that I say, just be strong and always find a good support group.
Actually, there was this one guy way back 2018 who started messaging me. At first, it was like,
I love you, I like you. Then he started sexually harassing me online. It became an obsession.
That's so scary.
Yeah, that's why last 2021 we actually filed a case towards him.
Thank you for sharing that, Virginia. A big applause to you for actually bringing it to the police. So I guess for all the viewers here, it's very important that when it escalates to a certain point, if they cross the line, call the police, take action. So good on you. Some people will just, be quiet about it and ignore it. I would love to ask you guys the worst thing someone has said to you online.
Basura? I think that no matter how you do or achieve in life, there are always people that are going to say something about you.
For me, feeler.
Healer.
Short?
Okay.
Sorry?
Flappy face. Yung the game before, because of my lips, it's
Flappy.
ugly.
It was back when I was in high school. Actually, I was a content creator. I had a YouTube channel. I was very active on social media. I was everywhere. It came to a point where I had to delete my social media. I had to set a boundary from the online world and the reality that I face. Now that I'm here, I developed this courage to now say that this is me. Everyone will always have something to say. But when you know who you are and when you are confident in your own skin, I think that nothing would be enough to bring you down.
For me, as I'm not going to waste my time for someone not worthy of my time. Kasi if patulan mo sila, lalala, di ba?
But you know what I'm really happy about, Justin, is that all of you guys here, this group of men, you guys aren't afraid to share your feelings. And I just want to say thank you for just talking about
confidence.
Yeah, it
and
takes
being
confidence.
brave talaga to
Because,
share.
there's toxic masculinity, being macho, like, it doesn't affect me. But the more we talk about how mean comments, how online bullying affects us, that opens the platform to talk about it.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. #GenScene is brought to you by OKBet, Play It Forward, Isabel Aesthetics and Wellness, Winford Manila, Vespo Pipes and Luftonic Air Purifiers by Tech Global Incorporated, Evergreen Cereal, Cardinal Santos Medical Center, AgriPro Premier Nutrition Inc., Nation Paper Products and Printing Corporation, Ford Tractor Philippines, your long-term agriculture partner, Japan Parts Trading Center, Doña Maria Brown Rice, My Kind of Rice from SL Agritech, Jersey Haven, A-List and Partners Consulting Group Incorporated, Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated, Chinese Filipino Business Club, Veco Paper, Philippine Jinjiang General Association Incorporated, Grand Family Association of the Philippines Incorporated, Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Association, and Philippine Jinjiang Longhu Chamber of Commerce Incorporated, Overseas Chinese Alumni Association of the Philippines Incorporated, Philippine Shaman Amity Association Incorporated, Federation of Filipino Chinese Alumni Association Incorporated, Federation of Filipino Chinese Association of the Philippines Foundation Incorporated, E-Cart Raceway, Chua Beng Tang, Alejandro Ko, Jimmy C, Enrique Chua, Steven Sia, Sherwin Choi, Thomas Kua, Conchita Go, Connie Go, Andy Cheng, Magdalena Ong, Mary Ko, William Goshako, Stanley C, Anson Tan, Yu Hua Hong. Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart.
This group, we would like something different. So if you have ever unconsciously or consciously been a bully to someone, can you just tell us your experience? Did you feel remorseful? How did you grow after that?
I actually have a story.
Ooh, interesting.
I have a best friend of 18 years and we fought last August on my exact birthday. So I felt like my life is not really complete without her. I wouldn't say why we fought, but then I said something really harsh to her and we had a really bad misunderstanding. And she also said stuff about me that really hurt me a lot. I realized the power of words can get stuck into their mind and of course into their hearts. And with my experience, I said words that I don't really mean.
Honestly, even up until now, we're not talking. I think it's because of the pride, but I think this is also a good platform for me to like say sorry to her, to start to humble myself and like just save the friendship because that's what's important, right?
I think what Tracy did was very brave, and it was something that a lot of us, most especially now that we're in our 20s, it's something that a lot of us can relate to because this is the age where we start to filter out our friends.
As early as now in the journey, you are actually aware of being humble. Or whether you win or not, you will have supporters. It's always nice to be humble. You need to stay grounded.
Words hurt. You know, as they say, the axe doesn't remember, but the tree does. All those hurtful words would stay with the person until they get old. Hopefully, we're able to open dialogue and help others.
All right, candidates, thank you so much for tonight. Sobrang hanga kami sa inyo because you were able to actually build that confidence and to be brave, to actually share and be open to us as well.
Big round of applause for everyone.
Chinese by blood, Filipino by heart. Hashtag Gen Sin was brought to you by Silka. Walang duda, alagang Silka. Organique. Enjoy life's natural goodness with Organique Acai Berry, Brazil's superfood. It's not just a drink, it's a lifestyle. BA Securities, your trading partner in Asia Pacific. Dash Cargo, propelling possibilities. Filipino Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Industry Incorporated. Chinese Filipino Business Club.